My name is Jenny and I'm a multipod. At the beginning of this month, I made a video called I am a multipotentialite. That video got some comments, so this is for you, the Multipotentialite Tag. If you don't know what a multipotentialite or multipod is, I'd recommend checking out my video or going to the website PuttyLike, which is where I learned the term and found out so many things that I related to very strongly. Basically, it's the idea that you are a jack of all trades, master of none. Question number 1. What are your interests? Now, don't go on a huge tangent here, just kind of give me a little taste. So for me, roughly, it's video making, cosplay, writing, and art. And within those 4, there are many facets, such as sewing, knitting, YouTube, makeup design, like cats specifically, fiction writing, blog writing, graphic design, traditional illustration, so many things. And also travel, but I feel like that one's almost just like a lifestyle, because it'd be a very expensive hobby if I were to just go on a trip every month to another place, although that would be so much fun. Question 2. What type of multipotentialite are you? How do you express your multipodness? And what I mean by that is, are you the type of multipod who likes to do everything at the same time, as in you're always working on multiple projects in varying areas? Or are you more of a one after the other type of person, where you do a little bit of one, get bored, move on to the next thing, get bored, move on to the next thing, get bored, move on to the next thing? I feel like I am more the first one. I tend to have a lot of different projects running at once. A lot of times they relate to each other because they're all kind of similar, but it can get overwhelming at times, which is one of the reasons I've decided to focus this month on YouTube. Although I can tell you this much, I'm halfway through the month. I'm already thinking of next month and the project I want to do for that, and I kind of just want to start on that right now, even though March is still here. Oh, it's very difficult. I want to do everything all the time. There's just not enough hours in the day. And I'm trying to learn focus. Question number 3. Who else in your family is a multipotentialite? I have a hypothesis. I believe it is somewhat genetic. And my hypothesis is based on my observation that my sister is a multipotentialite. And after talking about it with my dad, he says he is one as well. And I totally see it. We are a family of multiple projects, for sure. Question number 4. Has there ever been a time where contextual thinking has helped you out? Now, contextual thinking is something that multipods tend to do pretty well because we have different points of view on a certain subject. So I'll give you an example. For me, I currently am a YouTube consultant, and I do a lot of work with brand deals and marketing, SEO, talking to brands, and YouTube analytics. However, I can also understand the point of view of a viewer who watches YouTube videos, who knows when their favorite YouTubers do brand deals, when it works out well, when it doesn't, what we like about it, what we don't as fans. I also have the point of view of a YouTuber, someone who films and edits and makes their own videos. I've done brand deals before, and I understand what feels good and what doesn't. So this type of contextual thinking, having interests in different areas of the same thing, can help me really put it all together. Question number 5. Do you consider yourself a creative person? I don't know if that's necessary for being a multipod, but I'm interested in hearing how you see yourself, because I see myself as a creative person. Most of my interests involve making things, and they've always been that way, and they will be that way for the rest of my life, I'm sure. Question number 6. What is the overarching theme to your interests? I don't think this is something you necessarily need to have thought about unless you're trying to bring all of your interests into one sort of renaissance business. In that case, you would need something that ties them all together in some way. And I think for me, it's probably storytelling, because with cosplay and sewing little plushy creatures, that's all characters. And then of course writing for a blog, writing fiction, nonfiction, etc. That's all storytelling, obviously. And then video making, YouTube, this, storytelling, and art, designing pinback buttons or sketching you're creating characters, scenes, things, slices of life. It's all about character and story. So maybe that's mine. Maybe it's character and story is my overarching theme to all of my interests. I even think travel fits into there because you're learning the stories of other places. I like that. Number 7. Has being a multipod affected your career? Fun. Fun question. Not. Well, you went to college for this, so you should get a job doing this and do this the rest of your life. When that may not necessarily be realistic for every person. And that's okay. There's a certain amount of responsibility you need to take, and you need to realize that not everybody can do everything they want to do. Not everybody's gonna be a famous pop star. It's just not possible. But I think you should also be open to your multipotentiality and where it can take you in life. Just be smart about it. And number 8, the last question. Have you ever been called indecisive? Unless one understands what being a multipod means, you can be called flaky, indecisive, a quitter. And that can be so discouraging and make you feel like you're doing something wrong and that you need to specialize and you need to be an expert at one thing to make it in the world. And I just don't think that's true. I refuse to believe that. I think you can do many different things in life, and you should. And that sort of eagerness and that hunger for knowledge and wanting to learn new things all the time is an amazing quality that multipods have. I don't have it all figured out, and it can be a struggle finding the balance between doing what's responsible and doing what makes you happy. And sometimes they line up, and that's when things are amazing. But when they don't, you have a lot of difficult decisions to make. I'm going to tag anyone who commented with something along the lines of same on my Multipotentialite video from the beginning of the month. So if that is you, if you said, hey, that's me, you're talking about me, there's a name for it, that's amazing, then I'd love you to do this tag and let me know that you've done it. Okay, I'll see you later. Meow.